After some technical difficulties, we're back!
Hey!
Okay, real quick, I had an intro, we already did it, you guys know the bit, we're not gonna do that. Chris, can you get to my screen
They
real
probably didn't see it, Charles.
That's fine. Do you guys want to do the same exact bit? Quick question for y'all, smash or pass?
Well, since 2025 is almost gone and I can ignore my decisions from that year, I'm gonna say smash.
Hell yeah, brother!
Don't need to regret it later.
I agree. I think The Ghost of Christmas Present is probably one of, if not the hottest Muppet.
Okay. Fair.
Chris, roll the intro.
Intro? Are we gonna roll the intro again? Maybe.
First, it is 6:08 Pacific, 7 p.m. Mountain, 8 p.m. Central.
Sure.
I'm your host, Charles Joseph Kelly.
I'm Nora.
In the studio, as always, we've got Chris in the back.
Hey everybody, Happy New Year. We're here, sort of. It wouldn't be this show if we didn't have technical issues, but we're glad you're with us.
And once again with us, I am super excited to have the wonderful Mandy Madness with us. Hello, welcome.
I'm so glad to be back.
Hey!
Oh my gosh. So
Mandy.
Chris, we heard you through the wall when you said the show is running great already.
Yeah.
And I just want to just say that I feed off of this kind of energy. And this is how I know the show is going to be really, really good, is when something like this happens and then we have to go, we have to
Make it work.
we have to fuck it, we're doing it live.
Yep.
kind of a moment.
Designers, make it work.
Yeah, so how's everybody doing? How was your Christmases?
It's good, good. I think Mandy hosted Christmas and Chris went over, right?
Yeah, absolutely. 8 people at my house.
Wow.
Yeah, and antics abound.
Oh, do you want to talk about the antics?
Well, actually, I think what the actor, Chris.
That's me.
That's him. He asked me to tell you about my puppy.
You have a puppy.
I accidentally made the mistake and got 2.
Ah!
This is true.
Okay.
Mandy has to do everything in
I
pairs.
do. Oh, it's awful. I just need an adult in my life to tell me no.
No, I disagree. I think having 2 dogs is a delightful idea. What kind of dogs?
I have 4.
That's okay.
4 dogs, but you just got 2 puppies.
2 puppies. And so one of them is Charlotte, and her name, so we call her Charlie.
Yeah.
Right? Except I think we can all agree that, boys are obnoxious and stupid sometimes.
Uh-huh.
Yes.
And so when she's
How dare you?
so when she's misbehaving, we call her Charles.
I mean,
So if she does something stupid, we go Charles.
Well, let's set the scene. Her full name is what?
Her full name is Charlotte.
Right.
We call her Charlie.
Yeah.
right.
Unless she's doing something obnoxious or stupid, in which
Yeah.
case it's Charles and
Yeah.
we yell it.
For me, I don't take offense to that.
Oh, good.
And here's why. Here's why. First off, I think that's delightful.
It is.
Second off, because when I yell at myself or if I need to be yelled at, I don't say Charles to me. I go with the singular Charles.
You go Charles.
I go Charles.
That's when you're really in trouble.
When I'm in trouble with myself,
Oh my
I'm
God, I
like
love
fucking Charles.
And it just keeps getting shorter and shorter until you're just
I think on most video games that I play nowadays, like when you choose a character name and stuff like that, it's always Charl or Chorl. Chorl at this point.
It's a good one.
You've lost the privilege of multiple syllables.
Yeah, exactly. Charl.
They need to be amalgamated into one.
Yeah.
Yes.
What kind of dog? What kind of dogs are your
They are
puppies?
both toy poodles. Well, all of my dogs are toy
So
poodles.
little.
Yes.
I'm always amazed that they make dogs that small because I have a 55-pound pit bull mix.
Oh, a
So,
proper
like,
dog.
A
A real
toy
one.
poodle is just itty bitty. I can't believe they make them in that size.
Yeah. Do they shake a lot? Are they?
No, but they are all over. They have the energy of, I don't know, everyone in the world.
Yeah.
Oh hell yeah! I love that.
Babies.
You need to bring pictures,
Yeah, we need pictures.
We can do that next time.
Yeah.
please.
Excellent.
But yeah, how was everybody's Christmas?
Mine was really good. I spent the entire day by myself by choice, and it was wonderful.
Nice.
I watched the Percy Jackson series, and I hadn't realized how accurate it was.
To real life.
Holy shit!
To the real
No,
Percy
to the
Jackson?
books, you dumb shit.
Okay. Rude.
No, okay, so the Percy Jackson books came out when I was a kid,
Mm-hmm.
and it was very much like my 5th grade teacher read the first one to us, and it was like a very like part of my childhood. And then the Percy Jackson movie came out with Logan Lerman, and it was the worst version of a book series that I could ever imagine, and I ended up writing like over 30 points of how fucked up that movie was. And so, like, the TV show is so healing for my inner child because it follows the books and they set up the whole series and they set up the world. And it's so good. I had so much fun watching it. And the 2nd season is coming out right now. So every Wednesday, that's what I'm going to go do when I get home, is watch the Sea of Monsters season of Percy Jackson. It is fantastic. It literally, like, was healing my inner child for Christmas. That's what I did.
That's exciting. I mean, we've talked before about how I've never read the Harry Potter books, and you'll be surprised to find out I haven't read these books either.
Right, but you're not in your 20s, so like
Also
Percy
true.
Jackson is probably you're a little too old for Percy Jackson.
I mean, I felt like I was too old for Harry Potter.
Right,
Like
you were-
I missed that whole thing. And not to say that like there's anything wrong with liking Harry Potter no matter how old you are, or liking Percy Jackson no matter how old you are. It's just that where I was in my development at the time those came out, by then already they didn't appeal to me.
Right. Yeah.
Chris just said there's nothing wrong with liking Harry Potter.
Well,
We're moving on.
Aside from the things inherent with liking supporting the creator of Harry Potter, that's a whole other thing.
and all of the money that anything Harry Potter goes
Yeah.
to her and then goes to anti-trans groups. It's lovely.
Here's what I'll say. If you're going to watch the Harry Potter movies or read the Harry Potter books, steal them.
Or borrow them from your
Or
library.
just watch something else.
If you really need to watch them, borrow or read them, borrow them from the library. Don't buy them. And don't go see The Cursed Child.
What?
Don't go see The Cursed Child.
We have enough cursed children here, Charles.
Touche. I am very cursed. So, Chris, how was like your holidays? We haven't done this in a couple weeks.
I know. Holidays was good. I was at Mandy's house, scarfing down my weight in mashed potatoes,
As you should.
which was a great time. And this is, we were talking about this before we went live, but this is something I love about Mandy is that there's a lot of foods that she's unable to eat, but she will spend hours slaving over food for other people to make them with the full knowledge that she's not going to eat any of it. And that's one of the things I adore about her.
I appreciate that. And I can't help myself. Half Southern, half Mexican. We feed people.
Yeah, you like it is. You have to legally. Like at that point, you're stuck in that.
You signed a
role.
contract.
Yeah, exactly. That's so delightful.
But those kind of people are amazing to have around because then you get food and then, you know.
Mandy's great to have around.
Mandy's great.
thanks,
Well,
guys.
for lots of reasons other than she cooks well. So, you know.
Yes.
Plus, I mean, look at the hair.
Right? Purple, pink, orange, blue, green. There's all the colors
It's like
in there.
Roy G. Biv going on.
Yeah. Very crisp, very not Christmas, very rainbow. I love it.
Roy G. Biv, who's that? Who is he?
Is a neighbor of mine.
I was gonna say he's my brother. He's my brother.
That's cool. That was a good addition to the show. I'm so glad you yes-ended, and I was like, no, but we're good. No, so yeah, I mean,
we're so glad you tuned into this show instead of whatever the Ryan Seacrest / Dick Clark's rotten corpse on a. I imagine that they just marionette him out there.
Don't they still call it the Dick Clark?
Yes.
Rockin' New Year's Eve.
And it's creepy.
And you know it's the Rockin' New Year's Eve too.
Yeah, isn't like what's his name?
Yeah, they rock his casket around to make maraca sounds.
But they've got those two. What are their names? The two news twinks.
Yeah.
What are their names?
News twinks.
What you know who I'm talking about?
Anderson Cooper?
Anderson Cooper, twink number 1.
And Andy Cohen.
And Andy Cohen, twink
there
2.
you go.
Bravo New
They need the
Year's.
shirts, twink 1 and twink 2.
Yeah, and they
go.
get too drunk and they do bad things. Yeah, they make fools of themselves on national television.
Did you see? I saw a commercial. I rarely see commercials nowadays. I saw a commercial. I don't remember where. They have Muppet versions of themselves now that I think that they're bringing out this year.
Wow.
There's an Anderson Cooper Muppet.
Andy Cohen.
An Andy Cohen Muppet that they're bringing on, or they just had for the commercial. I hope that they use it for other things than this commercial, but.
See, I saw the, did you guys hear the lesbian who had the music video that went 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, release them? Did you see that TikTok video?
No.
You didn't? Okay.
I mean, I never see any TikTok video except
just a
for
little
what's on this
backstory.
show.
There was this black lesbian stud in the South, and she was at a funeral and was singing a lovely song for her friend or partner for the funeral. And there's a part that goes 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, release them, and you're supposed to release the balloons. And she is actually going to be at New Year's Rockin' Eve and singing her song while they do the release them balloons.
I thought you were going to say release them the Epstein files.
Yeah, that too.
Into the air.
That too. I guess I'm a little bit on Black TikTok, so that could be on Black TikTok. But.
Chris, you can cut to my screen. I've got the video pulled up. Maybe it'll restart here in a second.
Oh my God.
I was not kidding.
Wow.
When they're just hanging out.
That's so weird.
Also, the Muppet Anderson also looks like the dude from Up. I don't like it.
I think I would actually watch it if it was just the Muppets.
Like puppet
I'm there
versions
for
of
that.
them.
Oh my God, yeah. We need Muppet version of everything.
Yes.
We need puppet versions of ourselves.
I've been pitching Muppet Les Mis for years. Like 20 years of Muppet Les Mis at this point.
One of the beginning ideas of this show was creating puppets for ourselves and doing that for an episode.
Well, thanks for spoiling it, Nora. Now we can't do it.
Yeah, now
No, that's something to look forward to.
in 2026, you better fucking make us some puppets. No, I'm kidding.
I thought you said Sid was going to make them.
No, I've got somebody who is willing. I just need to make sure to pay them.
Pay them. Well, see,
Folks, do you want to make free Muppets for us? Call
No.
888-8535
an
and maybe we can talk about some puppet trade action.
Yeah, exactly.
I have a Cheez-it monster in my new apartment.
Oh no.
Please tell us about
This
this.
is Zelda, your cat, right?
Don't you keep spoiling.
Was it Zelda,
Shit.
your cat?
Yes.
I mean,
Oh,
I
I
would-
thought you were talking about your brother.
Charles, I would much rather Nora spoil things than, drop slurs like she did on the last episode.
Oh, touche.
No, I thought you were talking about your brother, so that's why I thought it was your cat.
No,
Your brother seems like...
He's a nice guy. He's a nice.
My brother,
We're
the
not
cat.
talking about.
I'm a Cheez-it monster too, so that's coming from a
well,
fellow
yeah,
Cheez-it
exactly.
monster.
I was gonna say that too. Like I eat a ton of Cheez-Its. However, I have the Costco box of Cheez-Its. Not the individual packs, but the 2 giant bags inside of the box. And regardless of where I put it in my apartment, if it's in the pantry, if it's up like on top of the refrigerator, it does not matter. the Cheez-it monster will find a way to access the Cheez-its, knock them down, and start just like into the Cheez-its like the goddamn Cookie Monster. I'm not kidding.
So where are you storing them?
Right now, they're in the pantry, and hopefully
When you get home.
there's not going to be Cheez-its all over the floor like there have been. However, like the doors inside of my apartment don't close completely, so they don't lock. And this little shit, she is so funny. She will like.
This is not the brother. This is the cat.
In theory.
I thought this was his
This
brother.
fucking asshole, my brother, sticks his hand underneath the door and pulls it open. Even though he has opposable
He has
thumbs,
two
he can
thumbs.
open the door. He just sticks his hand under, pulls it under. Do you know what else Zelda does? She is such. If there's anything near the door and you've got the door closed, she will like rip clothes from inside the room out into the hallway. So like she'll just like pull them all out.
I used to have a roommate that did that.
Yeah. Just pulled all the clothes
You
out.
just saw like a hand going under the door.
Exactly, yeah.
That's horrifying.
I would be scared. I'd call the police.
Eventually, they stop responding is the problem.
What do I do? What do I do about this cheese? I can't not have Cheez-Its.
Yeah.
I mean,
You're gonna have to get child locks for one of
Yeah,
your pantry doors.
I think you have to get like one of those military lock boxes
Yeah.
oh,
where like you have to carry the key around on your neck.
Yeah.
I
She'll
think
find
that would
it.
be a good idea.
She'll figure it out.
See, I think what you need to do something that works against her lack of thumbs.
Yeah, that
And so
only
you need to
opposable
just-
thumbs can do.
You need to put them behind something where only your opposable thumbs can access.
Maybe she has to write the other four there.
That was me.
Maybe she has to write the like answer to a crossword puzzle question on the New York Times
No,
crossword.
here's what we do. We're on the right track here.
Mm-hmm.
We get the containers, the childproof containers that you get when you go to a dispensary.
Those are adult proof too. You'd never be able to get your
Oh
own
my god.
Cheez-Its.
I got new snacks.
Yeah.
And those the container that it comes in, it's like push the sides to open up. And
Oh, I love
have
that one. It's so fun.
this one specifically.
Yeah. I know
It's
what
just
you're
like
talking about.
you press it so hard and it shot up and almost hit me in the face. And I'm like, I had to put it in a different container just because of that. I was like, I cannot. I hate you. You are like, I know this is a sin. I know what I'm doing here is a sin. However, you don't need to make me feel like what I'm doing is sinful and against federal regulations for now.
For now. So yeah.
Yeah, how do we feel about that whole thing, guys?
I think it's good. Is it actually going to happen? They've done this multiple times now.
Release the Epstein files.
Well, what are they going to do with everybody who's been imprisoned over
Well,
this?
because it's
Probably nothing.
Well, we could talk the politics about this, but I think we decided very specifically not to
This
talk
is
about politics.
not
on
a
the show.
politics.
However, I feel like those people are still probably going to stay in jail with depending on how they voted,
Oh.
knowing
Where we're
this-
headed.
where this leadership is headed. But around the net. Chris, you have the link in here for. Do we want to do that, the article first, or do we want to do that later on?
Oh, yeah. In fact,
Let's
I
talk
have
about
a
that
thing for
article.
that.
This is a 10-year. This is not breaking baby no money news.
It is breaking news. Breaking right now, right here. You'll
I
hear.
love the color scheme is very Israel coded.
That was my plan.
this podcast, this politics podcast.
So the problem that I have with that, Chris, this is not really breaking because this is a 10-year-old article.
It's breaking news, Charles. So in Longmont, which is a little south of here, there's a guy who owned a gun store who, for whatever reason, decided to invest a ton of money in cowboy-themed erotica
Oh dear.
and was convicted of mail fraud.
And he's blaming the fucking Democrats.
Yeah, he's blaming the Democrats. I want to say, like, shouts out to whoever ended up designing that poster.
That's awesome.
And clearly the because of Colorado politics part was like added after the fact at the very bottom. But shouts out, I think they drew that shark from scratch. That's pretty delightful.
It looks like a pretty good shark. A very Republican shark right there.
But yeah, this guy was convicted 10 years ago, but his store just closed, so that's why he's back in the news.
Oh.
And this article's only available to subscribers. So
I kind of, it's not gonna let me
Dang.
go through it. However, oh wait, shit. A superior man has been convicted of securities fraud after convincing the owner of Grandpa's Pawn and Gun in Longmont to invest $250,000. You can cut to my. You got it. Oh, hell yeah. In a series of books described by one juror in the case as Western-themed version of 50 Shades of Grey.
For outdoorsmen. Don't forget that part.
Oh, man.
This is horny book for dudes.
So wrong. So wrong.
Okay.
He romances some of the most beautiful women of the age,
And like,
including a Native American princess.
do you have a book on you by any chance?
No.
God damn it. Okay, so here's how I envision this, because we all know women who read smut. When they read smut with people in the room, they're like, I could just picture like these burly like trucker dudes just like, ooh, assless chaps.
All chaps are assless.
But this is incredible.
That is
This,
really.
this happened 2016 is when this article came out. Almost 10-year anniversary, and that sign is in Longmont now?
Yeah,
right?
it's there now. He put it up a couple weeks ago. I want to draw some attention to something in this article. The central character is named Thomas Edward T.E. Scoundrel, who mixes it up with the greatest saints and sinners of the day, while also romancing some of the most beautiful women of the age.
Oh no, read the next paragraph.
Including a Charleston ingenue, a silent film actress, Chicago's only female meatpacking tycoon, and a Native American princess.
Oh
Yes.
my God, read the next one, read the next one, read the next one.
A juror who served on the case wrote in a recap of the trial that Scoundrel was a banal mix of James Bond, Matthew Quigley, and Jack Reacher, who travels the world and battles a litany of cliche villains and would indiscriminately make love to wanton women along the frontier while he wasn't hunting or fishing.
I mean, book club book next
Right?
month.
Yeah, I gotta tell my friends about this one.
Hey,
Oh my God.
Mandy, you have experience in law, correct?
I mean, sure, I may be an attorney.
How easy would
In
it
real
be
life.
to get the court records for this so that we can read?
It should be pretty easy.
Because this, from how that reads kind of like those are actual court documents that say that.
yeah, they
like
would.
that,
They
right?
would, yeah.
Like that's
Must have been a court. There was a court document that they're referencing that is the book, like the pamphlet that he used to swindle the old guy into giving him the money to write the books.
oh my God.
That's the problem.
We
'cause
need it.
he tried to get the old money to give him money for the books, and the old man did, and then the books never happened.
Guys, this is now an investigative journalism show where we track down what happened to T.E. Scoundrel and all the money.
I have
great
another
idea.
journalism thing that I've been kind of like thinking through of how we could do it.
Mm-hmm.
And that is people who are like, here's my hypothesis, right?
Mm-hmm.
We, over the last 10 years in Colorado, have received a lot of bad drivers. I've talked about this multiple occasions about how drivers are shitty. My hypothesis is that bad drivers tend to vote in one specific direction. And I kind of feel like I wonder if there is a way for us to pull people who have like regular speeding tickets to see who they have voted for so we can tabulate that information and pull the data
Or if they're
around.
registered Democrat, Republican, or Independent.
Yes.
I mean,
That voter registration information is out there.
yeah, the
But
voter
tying
registration
their-
info is public.
Right.
However, speeding ticket records are not necessarily.
Right, exactly. That's why I'm thinking like I think we need to find a way to measure that now, right? Like, how can we tie those together and find those people? And maybe we do something like reaching out on Craigslist or something like that to people. Hey, we want to ask some people who have gotten pretty significant speeding tickets or lost their license. Just ask you a few questions, you know, and just like maybe try to pull the data from there. But I have a hypothesis.
You have a hypothesis.
Is this our goal for 2026, Charles?
I want to do more like investigative journalism things, but in weird ways.
About things that people generally don't care about.
Yes.
Well,
I mean,
it's
like
called autism.
She's not wrong.
autism is not a joke.
So for New Year's Eve, I did have a video from around the net that I wanted to share with everyone. So I would like, Chris, can you play that New Year's Eve video?
We did it! We did it! We did it! Yay! The year's over! We did it! We physically survived 2025. We did it! We did it!
This is
We
big
did
B
it.
energy.
Hooray! Lots of awful things happened, but we're still alive.
We did it.
We did it! We did it! Hooray!
Hooray!
Mirror today.
Yeah, I don't think so.
Disassociated and survived it. Hooray! Yes! All right. Okay.
All right.
We did it!
We did it, folks.
Yeah. Oh my God, the awkward like look at the camera as it ends is perfect.
Yeah. So I just wanted to share that because it was
Exactly like that.
we survived this year. It's only going to get worse from here. It's great.
We
This
don't know that.
show
We know
is
that.
gonna be
We
great.
don't know that. We know that. Yeah, it's one. We don't know that. We're gonna have fun here. Hopefully. If one of us disappears and we don't talk about it,
Don't ask us.
Don't ask, because we can't legally say it. So
Waiting for that autism camp letter.
his little instrument. Do you know what it's called?
It's an automaton.
Automaton. I've got one.
You do?
I have one. I unpacked it and put it up in my new place, and I played it a little bit.
Yeah. I need to give one to
And-
my sister. She's the musician and she needs an automaton.
There's a TikTok of me doing automaton to the Beastie Boys.
Which one? Which one?
I think Intergalactic.
Nice.
Perfect.
Most likely.
The best Beastie Boys song.
But you know, automaton, it's
It goes,
more musical than it is like rap. Yeah. So it's a little insane. It's insane. But I think that was during COVID.
I wouldn't expect nothing
Sounds about
less.
right.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yep. So I have not necessarily stumbled. I've been following one of these creators for a while, and the one that we'll get to is the dog medicine guy. Chris, have you ever heard of the dog medicine guy? Mandy, have you heard of the dog medicine guy?
No, I haven't.
We'll get to dog medicine here in a little bit, but basically, his thing, he's been rubbing dog medicine on his hands to toughen them up for about 3 years now.
And this dog medicine is specifically made to make dogs' paws stronger.
Stronger.
When they are, like, it's for, like, sled dogs.
Right. So we'll get to Dog Medicine Man here in a second, but it's kind of like led me down a rabbit hole of TikTokers who are changing their bodies to become stronger in very weird ways.
Better fighters.
Ooh, interesting.
So this first one that I've got for you guys is this guy who is sharpening his elbows to be good at MMA.
Is that even possible?
Just watch.
You gotta watch. Look at that point.
Look at that fucking thing.
I don't want to get hit.
What the fuck?
So he rubs it against stuff. And his goal is to break down the bone so that it rebuilds and makes it
It's just
sharper.
really sharp.
So
and you
he's
can tell it's working.
He's breaking down
Yikes.
his bone on his arm and making it sharper.
He's not going to be able to go through airport security with that thing after a while.
Yeah. So this next guy.
Sorry, sir, you got to put that elbow down.
Right?
Yeah. He's doing MMA. I've seen some videos of him. He's actually good at
Well,
fighting.
yeah. If you have the sharpest elbow in MMA, you're gonna get shit done.
That's like
You're gonna get shit done.
I have watched so much anime, and there are so many anime characters who do that specifically. Who have like, my arm is a sword. Yeah,
You know I'm training to be a cage fighter.
yeah. So
Owning your elbow.
this next guy is literally training his body to wield currently a 20-pound sword. He's swinging around to fight like this anime character named Guts from Berserk, who is known for carrying this giant, super heavy sword. This first video, I want you all to pay attention to the sound his hand makes when they touch together. Wait, sorry, this is just him swinging it. We'll get to the second
This is
one.
Guts, yeah, this is...
20-pound sword that he's just fucking swinging around.
He's got huge back and shoulder muscles. Holy shit. Oh my god.
Think what he could do to your body.
I'd rather not, Charles.
See, as a woman, it would be murder.
I'd really rather not imagine it.
I'm imagining it.
Chris is scared.
I'm a little scared.
But yeah, so this is what he's been doing for years,
That's
is like
insane.
working out very specifically with this 20-pound sword to get super strong. So this next one, like I said,
I'm all about functional athletics.
functional athletics. This next one, he's doing a specific workout to make his hands stronger. Play the clip.
What the fuck?
Listen to his hands.
Oh my god.
It
And
sounds
you
like
just show-
wood blocks like slamming together. That is
not okay. That's not okay.
Oh, it's very okay.
Does he
He's got
lose feeling?
they've got crazy skin.
Like,
yeah,
does he lose feeling in his little hands?
probably.
We should reach out and
He's
see if
not-
we can interview him.
He's no knitter or needle pointer, I can
Right?
tell you that.
Right?
His needle points are his fingers.
Yeah, right? Stab them.
Yeah. Okay, so now let's get...
He's the real life Edward Scissorhands.
Yeah. He can scissor my hands whenever. No, wait.
No.
Sorry. Being thirsty on men. Next one. This is the dog medicine guy. This escalates. Are you caught up with what's going on with him now?
I think so. I looked him up recently. And when I saw this one, I checked in on dog medicine man guy.
The escalation here, Chris, I don't think you are prepared for. Both of you in the other room, you're not prepared for where this is going. I promise you.
Day one of me spraying dog medicine on my hands to make them tougher. Now, this was originally developed for
What?
dogs. When they got sores on their pads, they would put this on their pads and it would toughen them up. You see me do my martial arts stuff like my breaking? I've got really hard bones in my hand and everywhere else, but the skin can be a little tougher. So we're gonna try this. Tough Foot is a liquid product that toughens skin and aids in the killing of germs and fungi. It was originally developed in 1935 for the paws of hunting dogs and has been proven to work on animals and humans. Ingredients are isopropyl alcohol, balsam Peru, tincture of benzoin, less than 5%.
Why is on this day on his forehead?
So basically, that's a TikTok
He's done this-
thing. So this is on this day. He started doing this on November 2nd, and he just like reposted that. TikTok allows you to like
okay.
repost
Yes.
the year after.
I thought
he
it took him a
started-
year to read all the
No,
ingredients.
he started it in 2022.
No. On this day, 2023 is the first.
Oh, his
day.
first one. No, you're right.
Yeah. So yeah, he sprays this like alcohol,
Acetone?
acetone, isopropyl alcohol, which is known to like to cause like calluses, especially if you don't like lotion up afterwards. And he's been doing this for over 2 years now, right? Over 2 years. I want to check in a few months. So this next video 2, is a few months ago at this point. So you can see how significant this has gotten.
Day 462 of spraying dog.
Oh my god.
Tougher.
Oh my God, no. We can stop.
He can sand fucking wood
Yep.
with his bare hands.
Yep.
My God, go to a doctor.
God, no.
He's lost a lot of weight. He looks.
I love his username
Physically
is
well.
Fist of the Dog Medicine.
That's literally, yeah. And he can sand a block of wood with his hands.
What is the possible purpose for doing this?
Strong hands.
Martial
Strong
arts.
hands. He wants to.
Is it to save money on sandpaper?
I do not
That-
know.
Yeah, you could do that.
Let's check in on my weight loss journey. Since the beginning of January of last
We
year,
can cut
I'm
from
down
here. Like,
over 80 pounds and over 8%.
Congrats on the weight loss.
He looks good.
looks-
His
he-
weight loss journey seems like he's doing really, really well there.
So, Chris, Mandy, where do you think this could go from here?
I don't even want to think about where it could go from here.
There's some
Like,
interesting.
no.
I'll give you a clue. There's some interesting physical properties
Shut the fuck up.
that occur.
Shut the fuck up.
Does he end up like slicing his own his leg off
No.
with his hands?
Can he no longer close his fists because they're so callous?
Oh.
That's probably right. Yeah.
He
Probably doesn't yoink it anymore either.
Right? Oh, yeah. Does he have
Oh
someone
my
in
god,
his
we need
life?
to interview this guy.
Is he actually Groot?
He's probably like fully celibate.
Like,
I'm not gonna. I would.
well, I mean, you can use toys.
Yeah.
You can
Okay.
use
Yeah.
toys.
You're right.
Hold on,
Doesn't use
guys.
it.
Guys, Mandy almost died.
It was the Groot comment.
That's pretty good.
Fell back on the chair.
She fell back in a chair that I got at CSU Surplus like 2 years ago
Amazing.
for $20,
It was
and
the Groot joke, man.
it's not exactly the best quality chair.
Okay, so I don't even want to spoil it. You guys are
Just roll
so
it.
off base. You don't even know what's happening.
I'm scared.
Day 771, spraying dog.
He has
How well does it look?
telekinesis powers.
No.
His hands can conduct electricity. Basically, what's happening is his hands. The calluses on his hands are conducting electricity and allowing things to move because the skin on his hands is conductive.
He gave himself superpowers.
There's some physical things that are happening, like literally physical properties that happen when your hands are that dry.
No, stop it!
Yeah. See? Especially when you get through the fork, like he like
Like, look at it. It's just slightly like moving bigger stuff. He's been like moving quinoa like significantly.
yeah.
He has superpowers.
He can conduct electricity through his hands.
This is insane. What the fuck?
Oh shit.
I forget how weird this is.
Like,
It's weird
Because
enough.
I've been watching it I've been exposed to it
Oh,
for
stop.
years.
No.
Oh yeah, the sound is
I am
gross.
not an ASMR
Yeah,
person.
but like I'm desensitized
Oh yeah.
to this.
I
'cause
guarantee you he's never touching a woman ever again.
Well, I don't know, man. I think soon he's gonna Magneto people to him, and he can touch whoever he wants. He's already halfway there.
Right?
He's just that scene at the beginning of every single first X-Men movie where,
Yeah.
you know, where he's just like, and opens the door.
Yeah.
And it's like,
I can't wait to see him show up in Avengers Doomsday. Holy shit.
You know how we were talking about needing to have adults in your life that say no?
Yeah.
That's why.
no, but like, we need to study this man.
Yeah.
If this is legitimate and he has given himself superpowers,
How is it not legitimate?
I
mean, either it's legitimate and he needs medical help,
Intervention.
or it's not legitimate and he needs psychological help. Those are the two possibilities.
An intervention one way or another.
Yes, please.
do you guys think that
Either way, he needs to be in the care of professionals.
Right. Do you ever think, like in the 60s and 70s, when Stan Lee was writing comics, and he's like, I would like to create a new superhero, and it's a man, and he uses dog medicine,
and he moves things.
and he's
it's
like,
fine.
this is stupid as fuck, and he throws it out.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's one of the lesser known X-Men that didn't quite catch on.
Dog medicine, that's just his name. No, Fist of the Dog
This is
Medicine.
the dog medicine.
We need to interview this fucking guy. That is if he doesn't like destroy his microphone with his hands.
Yeah.
He's got a good mic. Just get his hands away from him, and we can interview him just fine.
He can
Right?
adjust it with his nose.
Yeah.
I really wonder now that you said it, Mandy. I really wonder about their dexterity
Yeah.
and sensation.
Yeah. I don't see that he could do much with that.
Right, because I need the sensation in my fingers to craft. Like if I can't feel this, then like we're not crafting.
But he doesn't need to craft anything small. He can sand wood and whittle away with his thumbs and create like a cute little bear or something like that.
Here's my thing though. Sandpaper is really cheap. Like if you were gonna try to save money on like building materials, sandpaper is not where I would start.
With tariffs, you don't even know anymore, man.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, fair enough.
Yeah, right. So I know a few weeks ago we were talking about.
First off, I do want to apologize that you have to go after.
Yeah, no, I have to go
dog
after
medicine.
this. Yeah, dog medicine, man. But this is also other internet phenomenon that's just a little bit more wholesome than dog medicine man and people preparing to fight. So,
You mean you don't want Dog Medicine Man to like hang out with small children?
Yeah, he doesn't need to. He can stay away from small kids.
This is a separate kind of dog
metal
medicine.
surfaces.
This is dog medicine for us.
For the soul.
For the soul. Dog medicine for the soul.
For the soul.
I think that was the original name of the book.
Exactly. So a few weeks ago we were talking about talking pets and like pets who know how to use buttons, and Chris had no idea who Bunny the dog was. So I wanted to feature some of my favorite online talking pets so you guys can enjoy the talking pets as well. So we're going to start with Stella. Stella's @ is hunger for words. So this is her in the morning.
Why are you watching me while I talk?
This is riveting.
Gotta think.
What was it? Bed?
All done.
All done.
Come outside.
Come outside. Oh.
That's her first thing that she said in the morning.
Bed, dog, come outside.
Bed. Time to go outside. All right, Stella.
And so the buttons are called AAC, which is Augmented Alternative Communication Device. And so Stella was the first one. Stella's mom is a speech therapist, and so she came up with this idea in the pandemic, and started this. And now there's a business called Fluent Pet, and so you can buy the buttons for your pet. So I have another video of Stella that I wanted to show of her saying something else.
Kill me.
Eat. Stella, all done. Eat.
Just finished breakfast.
I thought the dog was supposed to use these.
Well, so you have to mirror using it. Now that she's done eating, it's time to go play outside.
Yes.
So she's a very communicative dog. The thing is, it does take a little bit for them to like think it through, but once they get there, they think it through. So next, I want to introduce you, Chris, to Bunny. Bunny is a sheepadoodle, and she is known a sheepadoodle. Yeah, she's known for her existential crises. She's looking at her mom. She's looking at the mirror.
Hi.
I also do this every morning.
Hi, Bunny.
Just stare at the mirror.
Right.
Question your existence. Why am
Pretty
I
much.
here?
No, I mean, literally, this dog is like, why am I alive?
You just said, "See, Mom," in the mirror.
Yes. Yes.
You see
that's
Mom
me,
in the mirror?
Bubba. That's me.
That's crazy.
He's like, yeah, you're the only other one in the room.
Did see Mom.
Yeah. So the next one,
When Mom died.
there was one where she said, "Bunny, dog, huh?" And it was like, "Yeah, Bunny's a dog." And she said, like, "Mom, human, huh?"
Okay, so I don't dispute the validity of this at all, but I also think it's only a couple of steps removed from like going to a psychic. Because the dog can press on any number of buttons, and the human who wants to believe that the dog is communicating in that way will piece it together to make it sound correct.
I
Which is
agree with you.
A huge part of
there.
the controversy with this. Yeah.
Yeah, that's kind of
So, like, of course, it means something if you want it to mean
Right.
something.
You could put any sort of words together and it could mean something. So.
And it's also online, so there could be any level of editing that makes that happen, that puts those things in that order, right? But some of these, I do believe.
I think it's very Rick and Morty, that poor little bunny, like, is so stressed about it all. The bunny's on anxiety meds.
Yeah, right.
Oh my God.
Bless Bunny's heart.
Yeah. So Bunny is, she's a very sweet dog.
Bunny panic attack?
Yeah.
Huh?
Yeah. The existential crisis she feels every day.
I would give him extra points if it was like Bunny kill you, and then the bunny, and then like Bunny
Grabs
attacks
a
her with a
knife.
knife. Yeah.
Yeah, right. So let's skip over to Elsie. Elsie is so while dogs started it, people have been using this for their other pets, like their cats. So Elsie is a cat who really has big feelings towards her mom. So I have a couple videos of Elsie here if we want to show the first one.
Just so we're all clear.
Seaweed. Elsie, seaweed here. Come get seaweed. Plant.
Seaweed is plant. Don't forget it.
I want to point that all of those buttons were next to each other. So the fact that the cat just sat down
The
is
cat
not
lays down and it's like, I would like to play Fortnite now.
and then it like he hands you a controller.
Yeah, cat on Fortnite.
See, I have, so here's another one where she's using a few more words where she's mad at her owner and bossing her around.
Ooh, all cats all the time.
Yep.
It's like security cam footage.
Yeah. And that's her mom's name.
Mary Robinette working.
What is that voice?
That's Mary Robinette.
Mary Robinette.
Because you got to talk back. You got to tell her what's going on. And see, there's an angry tail. Not very happy.
Wow, that is funny, but man, is that reaching.
That is a reach. Also, in every single one of these, they call themselves like mom or dad, right? This woman, Mary Robinette.
Yeah, she says that's her name.
Mary Robinette.
But she did go lay down, and then Elsie was very pleased.
I mean, that's just a cat.
It is.
Yeah,
Finally.
I mean, yeah. Again, this is like the cat version of going to a psychic. And if there's validity to it, great. If it brings the human comfort or joy, also great. I don't personally buy it, but that's great if you do.
Yeah. So last one I have is Merlin the pig. Merlin is really funny.
Also, I support any pig named Merlin. I think that's a great combination.
He's great. So let's watch Merlin's first video here.
Mommy.
Yes.
Good morning. Toy.
Good morning, Merlin. You're not going to get your toy right now. It's too early. You get that in the afternoon. You get it later.
Right.
Mommy.
Yes.
Toy. Damn it. Mommy.
What, Merlin?
Mommy.
Mama, mom.
He's like a toddler.
Mummy, mama.
Exactly.
Good morning. Toy.
Nope.
Sad.
I can't wait for this
Merlin,
woman's
you're not gonna
autobiography
get your toy
called
right
My
now.
Pig is a Dick.
Yeah.
Yes.
She said no toy. Yes.
No.
Sad.
I love you.
I love you.
I love you, Merlin.
Yeah,
love
he's a
you.
good piggy.
I love you.
I love you, buddy. Good boy. Thank you for the kiss. I know, Brick.
How do these animals understand the concept of love
Right.
or sadness?
Sad.
This remake of Charlotte's Web is really weird.
There was one cat who said mad. She just said mad all the time. And then I have one more of Merlin throwing a fit, because this one's really funny because they gave him a button that is
What do you want?
hilarious.
Fruit, please.
Merlin, you're on a diet, remember?
No. A pinch, chocolate.
Why would that be a button?
Merlin, I'm sorry, buddy, but you haven't gotten any exercise.
How do
on a
you?
diet, buddy.
How do you?
Merlin's trying to call CPS.
Boy, I'm mad.
Abuse, child abuse.
I'm mad.
Yo, he understands us.
No, he fucking doesn't, you dolt.
How can? I'm googling this right now.
Merlin, you're
Pig
so smart, buddy. You can have an ice
concept of child abuse.
All that work. An ice cube as a what?
here.
So yeah, these are the silly pigs. And either way,
Yeah, we should
it's
follow
really
this
cool to
up
see,
after.
like, this is how pet
Can I
owners
put you in a nice
communicate
place?
with their parents in their house. Like, this is,
Bro.
you know, I talk to my dog all the time and know exactly what she's saying all the time. That's why we don't need buttons, because she'd just be too annoying.
Chris, can you cut to my screen real quick? So I know this is the AI overview, but Google does tell us that it is impossible and also inappropriate to teach a pig the human, social, and legal concept of child abuse.
Thank you.
Yeah, aren't you
Thank
just inducing trauma at that point?
Yeah.
So yeah, those were my talking animals from online. I love them.
Amazing.
I scroll and I watch them regularly, and I fully believe that these animals are talking to their humans. So
I mean, there's nothing to disprove it, and it's cool. But I guess my question on it is, do these people who are making these videos really believe this to be the case, or are they just making content?
So for Stella, for the Hunger for Words, the first one, she is a speech pathologist by trade. However, all of these people are making money from content.
Yeah.
And they're making money from brand deals with Fluent Pet. So I don't think that you could say that they're doing it just purely for the communicating with their animals of it all if they're posting it online.
I think Bunny was part of a science experiment with a college.
Bunny? She might have been. Yeah.
Interesting. I mean, it's harmless or whatever. Like, it's fine. Like, I'm not like morally upset by it, but I think it's questionable at best.
And the Fluent Pet sets, Charles just Googled this, $56
I own them.
for the
Holy
Fluent
shit,
Pet
really?
get started.
So I think we need
Charles, it's a lightning deal. Buy him now.
It's too affordable not to buy. I think we need these for the studio.
Oh, God.
I can
Instead
bring
of
in some
soundboard.
spare ones.
Oh, dear God, no.
And hear me out. Hear my pitch.
Yeah.
We get the buttons.
Wait. Your pitch has to be communicated on the buttons, Charles.
Charles.
Abuse, child abuse.
Charles abuse. Charles abuse. Huh? Hear me out though. How funny is this? Nora says something. I look at her. Bitch. You can have it too.
Yeah,
I support this.
bitch. I mean, talking buttons are amazing.
I mean,
I
I
might
think
have some at my
I think
house.
we could put some company money into these buttons.
Hmm.
That seems like a good use of our nonprofit
agree.
resources.
I agree.
Are you guys familiar with the right-wing content creator Steven Crowder?
Unfortunately.
He's the guy who's like the change my mind meme guy. He's always sitting at the table.
Yeah.
He like
Yeah.
debates college kids.
Sure.
Allegedly, he has a button installed under his desk on his show that when he presses it, a light flashes on one of his hosts when they're talking too much, and it cuts their mic. So
Brilliant.
we can tell him to shut the fuck up without hitting it. And I feel like maybe, Chris, you need that for me.
I think we have that button here.
I do need a shut the fuck up button.
It could be used for both of us. Let's be clear.
That's going to be my 2026 resolution for this show, is to have more sound effects.
Yeah. I like that
Yeah.
idea. I like that
Yeah.
idea.
Charles, you're gay. But we have to start scratch. It's like fresh.
Yeah,
It's a new year, new sound bites.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, Chris, real quick, while I get this started, you want to tell us a little bit about Loudspeaker?
Charles. Yes. Loudspeaker is a nonprofit listener-supported radio network, podcast network, video channel. We do all of the things. You can find us at loudspeaker.org. We have a number of different radio channels that are streaming for your enjoyment, playing music from all types of genres, all types of artists, many of whom are independent or unknown or underknown, that is chosen by real humans. There's no algorithms, no computers deciding what you need to listen to. Real people curating music for real people. We live in an age where so much of the media that we consume, be it TV, radio, podcast, whatever, is chosen by an algorithm based on our past behavior. And while that can be good to find things that you might like, it's also not great for discovering new things that are maybe a little bit outside your comfort zone. And that is why Loudspeaker exists. So you can go to loudspeaker.org to learn more. If you're able to donate, we are a nonprofit and we are completely run by donations. We don't have corporate sponsors. We don't, collect big paychecks from, NordVPN or whoever. No, nothing against NordVPN, but we are entirely listener supported. So if you are enjoying what you're seeing, what you're hearing, check out loudspeaker.org for more information. Throw us a couple of bucks if you can. And if you can't, just enjoy the stuff that we're making. We have tons of cool shows, tons of cool stuff. We are doing more cool stuff going into 2026. And we would love to have you along for the ride.
Yeah, I think this next year, in 2026, I'm going to be canceling my Spotify membership and really focusing on small stations like Loudspeaker. Just because, not only is it like the algorithm side of things, but they're huge investment into AI and with Spotify specifically, very right-leaning politics. So it's one of those things where I'm at this point where radio is a valid thing again, which is very exciting. And check it out. It's free.
Yeah.
Nora.
So, like we mentioned at the end of the last episode, we decided we were going to kind of do our best and worsts of the year. So I'm going to start. I'm going to talk about the best books that I read this year and the worst books that I read / didn't finish this year.
Real quick, before you start, I'm just gonna press a button real quick. Just for my own.
Just for your own edification.
Just for my own knowledge.
Yeah. So let's go ahead and flip to Charles's screen here. Here's best and worst.
Best and worst books read in 2025, according to Nora. So of course this is my opinion, and
I
like how you and I both did the same thing, where it's it's review lists like this are opinions, and we have to remind people that they're opinions.
It's my opinion.
It's bean soup ass shit. What are we doing?
Literacy is at an all-time low. Anyway, so these are my guesses. These are books that I really, really liked. First, we have Ocean's Godori. This is by Elaine Yu Cho, and I believe this one did come out in either 2025 or 2024. So it came out, recently.
But you read it in 2025.
I did read it in 2025.
So first off,
these are books that I read in 2025.
Okay.
And I did try and pick books that came out more recently. However, they might not have come out in 2025. They came out either this past year or earlier. So they're just books I read.
Got it. Were there any other rules that you set up for this? I was very particular about the rules for my list.
Well, it was I went through my 4.75 and 5-star reads, and I was pulling out specifically books that I rated either 4.75 or 5 stars. And I also didn't want anything to be too boring that I was talking about today. So I picked interesting books. Because I read boring books sometimes.
Do you have a list of your reviews online?
Yep. So if you want to check that out, it's on Storygraph. My handle is SuperstormNora. Follow me. Storygraph is better than Goodreads because it's not Amazon. Anyway.
Oh, it's owned by Amazon?
No, it's not.
No, Goodreads.
Yeah, Goodreads is owned by Amazon. But Storygraph is Black woman owned and operated. She codes everything. She's really responsive on social media. Really great app. Overall, great app. So, first book, Ocean's Korori. So, this book is Firefly, but Korean. So, it's like, it feels very space western-y. The main character, Ocean, is trying to figure out where she fits in. She doesn't necessarily feel super Korean, but she doesn't feel like she really fits in the rest of the universe. And it's like a traveling through space and, figuring out politics. And I really enjoyed this. I did read it at the beginning of the year, so I can't tell you much about the actual, what all happens in the book because I've read 244 other books since then. But
good God,
it was an amazing book, and the sequel, Teo's Doremi, came out this year, and so I have that one. I'm gonna buy it. I'm gonna read it this year or this next year, and then I'll let you guys know how it is. But it's basically Firefly but Korean. It was so fun.
You sold me on it immediately with that. Firefly but Korean. I love it.
It's so fun.
Do you have a physical copy or did you audiobook it?
I audiobooked this one, but it is available at our local library. Check Libby, check Hoopla. Support your local library. Okay. Second.
You have to say that after every single book.
Yep, I will. So the second book that I really enjoyed, this one is a graphic novel. This was a series 1 through 6. It's called Beneath the Trees Where Nobody Sees by Patrick Horvath. Sorry. The main character is this lovely bear, and all of the characters are these anthropomorphized animals. And so they're all she's a bear and she is a carpenter in town, but she also goes to the big city and she goes and murders people.
What the fuck?
Wow.
So she murders other animals and she goes
murders
and hides
other
them.
animals.
Yeah,
These are all
they're all animals in the world. And then
that took a big turn, Nora.
Yeah,
you had me at murder.
And I love the murder.
It was really fun. It was really fun. And there's there's this kid who wants to be a serial killer, and she's like, you can't do this here. I've got it, man. I'm killing people and I'm doing just fine.
This is Dexter. Did you ever read the James Lindsay Dexter book?
This is Dexter, but with animals. That is in the review. That's part of it. It's just it was really fun. It's pretty graphic for a graphic novel. I really enjoyed it.
So it's a graphic novel too.
It's a graphic novel.
Oh, hell yeah.
So it's a graphic novel. Yep, it's full of six series of graphic novel. I do believe they have it at the library as well. Support your local library.
Did you also get this on audiobook?
Yeah, no, this one I did not get on audiobook.
It's a graphic novel.
It's a graphic novel.
Sorry.
But I did get it on Hoopla. I did get it on digitally. So that one was another really good one. And then the third one that I recommend and I thought was awesome is Sky Full of Elephants by Sabo Campbell. Sabo Campbell, this is his first book that he released. It came out in January of 2025. And the premise is, what if all of the white people walked into the nearest body of water and killed themselves one day? What is it like to be black? What does it mean to be black?
Christ. No light reading for you, huh?
Yeah, and these were the more interesting and not so boring and dark books that I read. So Sky Full of Elephants is so good. I literally could write a literary essay about this book. I have it tabbed.
Do it right now. Make sure it's over 15 minutes.
1,500 words right now, Nora, right now. But it was a really great book. It ends in Mobile, Alabama with Mardi Gras. It's like a whole reckoning on blackness and family and belonging and what it means to fit in. So these are my 3 books I highly recommend. I think that most people would enjoy them, and if you don't like them, then don't tell me.
Yeah.
Next. The books
next page. Sorry.
Next page, please.
Really closing that feedback loop.
Here's my no's. These are my absolutely nots. Okay, so Paradise of the Damned. I did actually finish this book. It is about stupid men killing each other and dying on the quest for gold in South America. And this was my lowest rated book of the year because it was just stupid men doing stupid things and dying. That's all the book was.
That sounds amazing.
I'd rather listen to like, I don't know, a little bit more.
I've watched enough Marvel movies to know this is like the plot of like every tentpole film.
That's why I don't watch Marvel.
Avengers 7, Thor does something stupid.
Yeah, exactly. So the book is, I mean, it's really informative about like what it was like to go to South America and like try and find gold, but it was also just really hard to read. Second, the book that I do not recommend is called The Bees by Lilene Paul. This book was so fucking weird, and I read weird books. This book was so fucking weird because it was written from the perspective of a bee in the beehive, but then they got all like sexual, and it was just like really, really weird and off-putting. And I really wasn't, I didn't like how they were just talking about sexy bees.
So it was bee smut.
Yeah, I really didn't like it.
Question. And I need to know this.
I have follow-ups.
Yeah.
First follow-up. Audiobook?
Yeah.
That's where you went wrong.
I think it is.
Like,
I mean, I don't want to read bee smut, but I definitely don't want it in an audiobook form.
right, exactly.
Right.
You need a little bit of a separation.
Yeah, no,
right?
for
If you're
sure.
gonna, like, for me, if I'm gonna read smut, I have to have my own internal thought reading it instead of just some. Who was voicing it? What man?
I don't know. I think it was a woman.
Woman?
It was a woman with a British accent, and she was like,
Oi, governor!
As
and
read
the
by Jerry
legs,
Seinfeld,
the fuzzy
star of
legs
Bee
the
Movie.
bees. And it was
Oh,
like, I don't
no.
know. It was just really off-putting. It was very weird, and I did not finish this one. It was very bizarre. I did not like it, and I read weird books. Like, I love weird books.
Do you like tend to shy away from like smutty novels?
I don't read smut.
Okay, so maybe that's kind of
Maybe.
part of it.
I don't know. It was just weird. I felt more uncomfortable with how they were sexualizing bees. Like, it was bees. They don't need to be...
Bees are sexual beings.
Bees get down.
Only the queen.
I mean, we learn about the birds and
Only
the
the
bees.
queen.
Yeah, the birds and the bees.
Birds and the bees.
Only the
That's
queen.
the-
It doesn't matter to any of the other... It matters to the drones and the queen. It shouldn't matter to the workers.
Well,
why
this
are the
worker
workers
has
feeling all these
opinions.
Sexy feelings. Like, yikes.
So here's my question. When you decided to read this particular book, was there anything like on the cover or like whatever you read that made you decide to read it? I'm guessing there was nothing in that description that referenced that it would be bee smut.
No, there's nothing in the description that would be bee smut. I like reading books about insects, and I just read a book that was like The Starving Saints about, you know, some people who had like magical honey that was like doing some weird shit and making people trip out. And I was like, cool, I'll go with that theme.
What was the percentage of book story to bee sex?
Well, I got about 20% of the way through,
Okay.
and that's when the bee sex started. And I was like, this is weird. This is
It
just...
needed to start on page 1.
Right.
Just
Yeah.
to be
From the get-go.
right
It
into the
didn't
bee.
start right
bee
on
sex.
page
didn't know
1,
what
but
this
it was not a book for me.
So it went from insects to insects.
Pretty fast. Yep.
I love you so much.
Yep. You're spot on.
Chris,
Spot on.
You're
love
welcome.
you. Thank you for
That was
being
good.
here.
Of
And that's the
course.
show, everyone. No. Okay, so
I have one more. So this one.
Okay, no,
on,
we're
you're not
not
done with
we're not
bees?
done with bees.
Okay, tell me more about bees.
Okay. Was it a problem with the would you think that this would be a book for somebody? Or is it just like you're like-
Probably
yeah.
Someone with a very particular fetish.
somebody who's weirder than me, and I read really weird books.
I mean,
Like,
somebody
read
said
weird books.
They have a New York Times book review, so it's not like it's just like some random
Like
AO3
story.
Yeah,
Right.
exactly. What would the tags be for that? Do you think?
I
bees?
don't want to look.
I don't know, and I don't, and other places people were not as upset by what I was upset by, and it was just like, I don't know, maybe I don't know. It was just, I'm not usually so it's fiction, speculative fiction, adventurous, tense, and medium paced, and it's Handmaid's Tale meets Hunger Games
Fascinating.
about bees, and I didn't get any of it.
Where did
That
you
would've turned
find
me
this
on.
book?
From the library.
You just saw the words "the bees" and you're like, hell yeah, I'm down.
Yeah. It was very weird. And I read weird books.
To Nora's credit, if we look at the online description, I see no mention of bee sex. It seems to be painted as like this totalitarian society where like one bee is rising against the hive.
Yeah, but then there gets to be this weird element of like, oh, and the hormones, they smelled like this. And it was like what are we doing? I didn't like it. What?
I don't blame you. I wouldn't like it either.
I think Chris, we should read this book.
I feel like it's another book club book.
Oh my God. Can we?
It would be something worth
guys,
talking
Mandy
about.
is in a book club.
I'm in so many.
I'm in 5, man.
Can we have a book club between us? I'll read. I rarely read.
See, I don't believe you.
I don't even know how to read.
Charles is actually illiterate, and one of the reasons he's on this show is to fulfill a community service requirement for us.
Yep, it's true.
Yep.
It's
Bless
true.
his heart.
We get grants, guys.
We do.
That's how we keep the show on the
We
air.
got like 3 grants in the other room and 1 Jeff.
Okay, so speaking of AO3, the last book on my list, I did check it out from the library. I listened to about 1.5 minutes of it, and then I realized what it was.
Wait, did you make your decision off of 1.5 minutes of listening to it, or did you listen to
But
quite?
I also read about this book.
So you didn't actually spend enough time to?
No, you want to know why?
Okay.
Because it's just a Harry Potter fan fiction that turned into a 21-hour audiobook that has now been published as Alchemized. Senlin Yu is a well-known fan fiction writer on the internet. This is a Harry Potter fan fiction that is just wrapped up in a slightly different cover, changed so it's not Harry Potter, and then published. It's fan fiction.
So would you say that you spent more time reading about this book than you read the book itself?
Yes, because I won't read fan fiction about Harry Potter. I won't read published fan fiction. If I want to read fan fiction, I'll go to AO3. I'll go to Wattpad. I'll go to my fan fiction locations. But I have a big issue with fan fiction being published because it all reads in a very similar way. You read it, it reads like fan fiction.
Mm-hmm.
And it's not an original story. It's not an original story. And we don't need more Harry Potter fan fiction.
Does it take, did they pull like a 50 Shades where it's not, it was originally a Twilight fanfic and then it became its own thing?
Technically, yes. However, you can read the fan fictions that led up that are Harry Potter fan fictions that led up to Alchemized.
Okay, so
And one of the fan fictions that this Alchemized was based on is indeed called Alchemized and was a Harry Potter fan fiction.
Let's hear from the other person in the room who's like a big reader. Mandy, what's your thoughts on fan fiction publishing?
I hate it, but then I also have questions because there are all these other ones that are on So I just
15 minutes, by the way.
Oh, oh no, I'm eating into your time, Nora.
No, it's okay. But Cassandra Clare is another one who wrote the City of Glass series.
Yeah.
She was a notorious fan fiction writer, and it started as Ron and Ginny fan fiction and turned into Ginny and Draco fan fiction.
No, I am very, very hyper aware of that.
I didn't even know.
I did read a lot of Harry Potter smut.
Well, sorry, Mandy, we interrupted you.
No, that's fine. I was forced to read a David Copperfield remake, kind of, but it's being lauded as the best book ever. And
Demon
I'm
Copperhead.
Yes. What did you think?
Demon Copperhead, yeah. I haven't read it.
Okay. Blech. Don't. But then that's the same thing, right? I feel like it's just fanfic. There's no room for creativity. There's no room for kind of your own spin on things because you have to follow those plot guidelines. So I think fanfic.
Yeah.
No.
Thank you. I don't think that fan fiction has its place, and it's not in published literature on the shelf next to non-fan fiction based books.
I mean, writing is writing, and if it's good quality, I feel like that's a very, obviously Harry Potter is one of the things that, I read Cassandra Clare so much.
Me too.
Okay, same.
Yeah. But it is, and now that I look back on it, it's Ginny Draco.
Porn.
Yeah.
100%. I read so much Polyjuice Potion smut
Yeah. See?
Yeah. So.
And I think it has a very valuable place in society. I don't think it has a place on the bookshelf.
So, devil's advocate, because I have no dog in this fight. You're okay with fanfic as long as it doesn't make money?
Because it's not their original idea. If you want to make
50 Shades? Do you have a problem with that? 50 Shades?
I do. I think it shouldn't have been a book. I think it was just. It's also garbage.
Yeah,
just
I want
as
that
a book
time
itself,
back.
It's bad. It's like not well written. It's just smut for the sake of reading smut, so that you can read a book instead of watching porn.
Okay,
for
wait.
women.
Now I'm pro smut. Right?
Yeah.
Like I think it has its place.
Pro.
I love what it did for women who had no idea about anything.
Yeah.
Granted, it did it very, very poorly.
Right.
But I mean, pro smut, like yay smut. Love what it does for women. But somebody else's work as smut. No thanks.
Right. I don't think they should make money off of it. It should be your own idea if you're going to make money off of it. It shouldn't be Ron and Ginny in a room and you're making money off of it. Santa Claire. This is my opinion.
Honestly, I would prefer them making money over it than J.K. Rowling.
Well, that's true.
Okay, fair.
But I don't think I just don't subscribe to it. And that's a rule that I have had for myself as a reader, is I'm just not interested in reading a book that is fan fiction based. And that's me personally.
See, like, here's that. Okay, so on that same front, right? Let's take it into a different medium.
Yeah.
Right? Not books, just art, painting. Yeah. If somebody were to paint characters that you love in like a poster, would you pay for that? Or would you say that I shouldn't pay for that?
Maybe, but it is, I don't know.
Like,
I've
cute
thought about
stickers-
that for years, and I don't know what the
It's
right
a slippery
answer is.
slope, I think, is what Charles is getting at.
Well, no, I'm just saying, like, it's their own artist. Yeah, it's based off of another person's materials, but I think they can make money off it if they want. Like, obviously,
If there's an audience for it, then sure. I mean,
it's just not for you.
any valuable, if you want to make money in capitalism, then go for it. But it's not going to be my money.
Yeah. Chris, 19 minutes.
Yeah. 19 minutes. Here we are.
Okay.
So those are my best and worst
Amazing.
books of the year.
Thank you so much. These have been. I'm really excited to read the piece.
Maybe I'll have to read it in like paperback.
Yeah,
I'm not going to listen to it.
I think that's the play. I think.
Yeah.
I think you got put off by the weird British accent.
Have
of
you
it.
heard of Tender is the Flesh?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
I tried listening to that one too, and that was a mistake. That one you should read in a physical book so you can give yourself distance from it, because it's cannibalism.
And who doesn't love cannibalism?
I love cannibalism.
Charles, you've got something to show us about the best and worst, or maybe just best games of the year.
Up.
And worst.
Best, worst, and most mediocre.
Most mediocre. I
The
love
most
that.
bland pieces of shit that you could
I
play
love it.
today. That are just like, you go, yeah, it exists. Right?
Not Zoo Tycoon. It's not on that list.
So, I mean, I explained it all in the video. It's edited. You may want to turn up the audio a little bit because I did mix it a little bit low. So just be aware
real
of that.
loud.
Okay.
No, it's just because when I recorded it, I was very soft when I spoke. But yeah, so this is the best. I'll play the video.
Video games. Am I right? Okay, I want to let you in on a little secret. This year, I played about 50 different games that came out this year alone. And I beat actually about 25 of them. And here, I'm going to let you know on another little secret. I can yap quite a bit. So, for the sake of my co-hosts, Chris and Nora, I decided to make this a scripted video instead of doing this live, because I can tend to ramble a little bit. As an example, when I wrote the script for the first time, it was about 40 minutes long.
Hello?
Hey, man, quick question for you. I was working on that script for the best game of the year, and it looks like it's going to be about 40 minutes long. Is that going to be all right?
40 minutes.
Yeah, 40.
Are you serious?
Yeah. Why?
Don't Don't you think maybe that's a little too long?
Is it?
Yeah, dude. Show's only like an hour and a half. You're talking about like half the show.
Now it's 15 minutes. Okay, so the rules are simple for what we're going to do today and what can be included in the game of the year. Number 1, it must be obviously released this year. Number 2, no remakes or re-releases. And number 3, I must have either rolled credits or gotten to a point where I had no interest in playing the game any further. Those are the 2 things there. I wanted to make sure that I gave my due diligence for games. And there's a lot of games that are disqualified. Okay, so also, and I cannot believe I need to say this, but reviews like this are my personal opinion. And if your game isn't, you know what, actually, fuck that. Because if you don't understand what an opinion is when it comes to reviews, then this is directly for you. So instead of that title, welcome to Ghost of Yotei is the sequel to the critically acclaimed Ghost of Tsushima, starring Erika Ishii. You play as Atsu, a mercenary out for revenge years after her family was brutally murdered by the Yotei 6. So this game, as a sequel, is better than the first game in almost every single way. It's gorgeous, gameplay is a little bit more slick, the soundtrack is great, there's different modes. All of those changes are so slight that it doesn't really feel like a sequel. It's just like more of the same. So I 100%ed Ghost of Tsushima. It's one of 2 games that I did, and this didn't feel different enough to keep me engaged. I played that a ton. I think I'm good. Maybe I'll come back to this, but I think I doubt it. Power Wash Simulator 2 is the sequel to the critically acclaimed Power Wash Simulator. Huh? Well, crazy concept. You play as a professional power washer in and around the fictional British/American town called Muckingham. Alright, so I am very disappointed in this game. And to be honest, I expected it to be like one of the top games for me this year. I probably played the first game, the campaign of it, probably half a dozen times at a minimum on a bunch of different platforms, including VR, which honestly, the best place to play Power Wash Simulator. So, the game that I wanted was just more of the same. Just a good, polished game that I can chill out and vibe to. And what I got was the buggiest piece of trash I have played in a long time. So, and when I say buggy, I mean game-breaking bugs. For example, on the Switch 2, there was a save issue where you could manually save or do the autosave, and it shows you the little icon. It says, hey, we're saving this. You're good to go. It was lying to you. There was no save happening. So you'd play like 2 or 3 hours into the game, and then just suddenly you close it, come back to it, you're back so far. You know, there's gonna be some DLCs coming out. Maybe I'll check it out. No, I'm good. I'm good. Thank you, though. Expedition 33 is the first game by new developer Sandfall Interactive, a French independent studio founded by ex-Ubisoft developers. You play as the titular Expedition 33, a ragtag group with the sole purpose of defeating the Paintress, who every year paints a new number on a mural that kills everyone of that age in an event they call the Gommage. So a lot has been said about this game, about how beautiful it is, about how tight the gameplay is, how gorgeous, and it's like painterly, literally. There's a reason why it won so many awards this year, and very well deserved. But what I want to talk about real quick is what it meant for me, because I struggle with turn-based RPGs outside of like the baby ones like Pokemon. But with this, it really unlocked that in my brain, and I was able to understand what makes those games kind of special. And after beating that game, I beat Persona 3 this year, Persona 5. I'm almost through Octopath Traveler 0. Those are 90-plus hour games. It is something, it's a miracle that I was able to do this. And I want to thank Expedition 33 for that, but also being an incredible game. Holy shit.
We're taking a quick, brief break to say hi to Zelda. Zelda, say hello.
Metroid Prime 4 Beyond is the sequel to the 2007 game Metroid Prime 3. 18 years for this game. 18. And 8 years since it was announced. So it's been quite a while. You play as Samus Aran. You get power-ups that unlock new places, that give you more power-ups, that unlock new places. Sometimes there's also a space pirate dragon in these games. 18 years for a sequel. Very few games like that are announced that early, that take that long, actually end up decent. It's honestly a miracle that it is just as mediocre as just middle of the road as it is, because I expected, honestly, I got quite hyped up for it. Everybody was like, oh, this is a gorgeous game. It's gorgeous for like a GameCube game. You lose your powers in these games, right? And at the beginning of the game, it's always the shtick. You always get like punched real hard, or you fall and crash onto an alien planet. You lose all your powers, and you always get new powers. However, and it's always, here's the problem with the Metroid series, it's always the same power-ups that you always get, and they always play the same. In this game, they're like, we're gonna mix it up. Except it's all, they call them psychic powers. And the psychic powers are all the same powers, just colored purple this time. The Metroidvania style of games, 2D or 3D, have come a long way since like the mid-2000s, and to see a game that still uses the same tropes, it just kind of, it's boring. It's boring. The Nintendo Switch 2 is the sequel to the critically acclaimed Nintendo Switch. It's bigger, boringer, and better, I guess. So on paper, the Switch 2 is pretty exciting, right? It's got better hardware, including like new Joy-Con that don't feel as flimsy as the original ones. It has better graphics, right? Allowing you to play like Cyberpunk and Star Wars Outlaws, these beautiful, beautiful games, and it looks really good. And then backwards compatibility. You can play all of your Switch 1 games, including some games that get updates to look even better than they did on the original hardware. Look, what can be better than that? Spoiler alert. I cannot recommend this to anyone, and that's disappointing. Super disappointing, because I love Nintendo products. Maybe in the future this will get fixed. Maybe they'll understand how to effectively market this and get things under control when it comes to the pricing. Maybe more games will have these Switch 2 upgrades. Maybe they'll have a better path for those upgradings. But that's maybes. Can't buy a maybe. Hollow Knight Silk Song is the sequel to... Okay, I know there's so many sequels on this list. Don't call me out. I get it. Silk Song is a 2D Metroid-style game, and it's just better than the other Metroid game that I was just talking about. Also, Silk Song was made almost entirely by 4 people. That's insane. So I have a Hollow Knight tattoo. I don't know. I'd have to take off my pants. Maybe I'll do it when we cut back. I'll do, Chris, I'm gonna take off my pants. I've got a Hollow Knight tattoo. Of course, Silk Song's gonna be on this list. But in all seriousness, I credit Hollow Knight on changing my mindset when it comes to video games, right? Before Hollow Knight, BHK, I really just enjoyed games, right? I'm there to like experience things, maybe have a little bit of difficulty, not much, but just get the endorphins, right? But after Hollow Knight, I now want to understand what the developers are trying to tell me, like what the game is trying to get me to do. They just let you into this world, and then the world kind of teaches you how to play. And that's not for a lot of people. So I can't really recommend this game to a lot of people. But if you do like games where you can kind of try to figure out the puzzle of a game, right? And in this case, it's the puzzle when it comes to like the action side of things. play Hollow Knight and play Silksong, please, 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 and then get a tattoo. From the team that brought you Mario Odyssey comes your favorite monkey who can punch. Donkey Kong Bonanza. I do not understand why people like this game. I legitimately feel like it is a Morbius situation, or like Ashton Kutcher is gonna like pop out of a closet and come tell me that he's punked me. But like the reviews out there are just like glowing for this game. I think it looks like a Marvel movie. I think having 3 separate punch buttons is kind of boring. Having mechanics that you can just bypass altogether. People love this game. People love this game. But it's not for me. Another sequel, woo! It's Hades, but this time it's even more gay. Play as Melanoy, the sister of Hades 1 protagonist Zagreus, as you don't try to kill your dad this time, you try to kill your grandpa. The gameplay is amazing. The art style is amazing. Most of the writing is great. But the original ending to this game is so shockingly bad that it's like Game of Thrones to me. Legitimately, I want to just hit their knuckles with a ruler and say, "You know better. You know better. You wrote a good game. What are you doing? What are you doing?" Sorry. Hades. Worst game of the year. What if an escape room was also a card game? In Blueprints, you are tasked with finding the 46th room in a 45-room mansion, and every day the layout to the mansion changes. So I'm going to keep this one brief, especially since I don't want to spoil much about this game. If you like puzzles, if you like escape rooms, you gotta play this game, period. And you need to walk in blind. You need to get yourself a notebook, because even the game even tells you, like at face value, it seems like a very simple game, but it's like every single room that you play with these cards in the game has its own little mystery and multiple mysteries, and those mysteries pile on other mysteries in other rooms. The reason why this game is number 1 for me is how it has sparked creativity in me, in what I do. There's very few pieces of media that have done that for me. That Outer Wilds did that for me. Control did that with its amazing like world building. But now Blueprints has done that with how interconnected, complex, and dense these puzzles are. Even if you don't play games, pick it up, please. Goddamn it! Or just play with somebody else. Play with a partner. This is a great 2-player game, even though it's 1 player. Just 2 people solving the mysteries is really fun. Congrats to Blueprints. Fuck you, Hades too. And Donkey Kong is a game that exists, I guess. Looking back at 2025 and my list of played games, it makes me realize how amazing of a year 2025 has been for video games. I didn't even get a chance to talk about some of the others I didn't include. I would love to hear what your favorite games are this year. There's just been so many, and I'm sure I missed some throughout the year. But regardless of what your opinions are about games, this has been
Thank you, Charles. That was delightful.
Thank you.
Well done.
So well done.
I could probably made it like 5 minutes with how many uhs and ums I had through that entire fucking video.
I think Chris, he should be allowed 20 minutes next time for his video.
Don't encourage him.
Chris, you're right in this situation. It's kind of the Snoopy situation where I ask.
Yes.
I'm basically asking for food 5 minutes early every single time, so I get fed twice in one day.
Yes.
That's what
I know.
you're putting. This is
I know.
giving a mouse a cookie kind of a situation. And then soon it's gonna be like a 5-hour stream where I'm just like talking about like
how mad Donkey Kong was.
Fucking Donkey Kong. The game, the game features this
This
like
counts
gold,
toward your time.
Fuck you. Fuck you. Nora had like
I
almost
had
20
minutes.
minutes.
He gets another 5.
I'm gonna talk for a minute. One singular minute. With 1 minute. Okay, so there is this gold motif in the game, right? However, when you have a cartoon art style and you have gold as a color, it looks either yellow or brown or like shit, right? And that's the
Baby poop.
And I showed that in the video, but the game is just that gold color the majority of the time with like pops of purple. When I said it looks like a Marvel film, it literally does. It looks like a fucking gross, mushy Marvel film, and I don't get why people like it. 40 seconds, fuck you.
At some point, I think Charles and I are gonna stream Blueprints. I'm gonna play Blueprints, and we're gonna stream it. So stay tuned, watch our channels, follow us to make sure you don't miss us.
Epic gamers.
Blueprints. Since I'm, the most gamer out of all of us with my Zoo Tycoon.
You're the
gaming
ultimate gamer.
experience. So, yeah.
Baby Steps? I didn't even talk about Baby Steps. Man, there's so many good games this year. Anyway, sorry, Chris.
Well, folks, if you want even more of Charles, Charles, are you putting an extended version of that video on our channel?
I am putting a 40-minute video. I'm re-recording it because I rewrote the script. I would just like to say, I rewrote that video, filmed it, edited it, all today.
Bravo.
It's true.
So well
15-minute video. I am very proud of myself for being able to get that done.
For those of you who don't work in video production, that's a lot of work in a very short amount of time. The general rule of thumb is like 1 hour of work for every finished minute of film. So that alone should have taken at minimum 15 hours. Yeah,
to be fair, I did just rush through it like, and you could tell with how many like pauses I left in there. But you know what? It doesn't have to be perfect.
I had no issue with the pauses. I did have issue though with the weird like popped collar you had plus the tie. I feel like that was a much bigger sin than
I was
pauses.
going for like the other Charlie Kelly kind of a look.
Yeah, I get that.
Yeah, I was like, oh, I'm gonna do like a suit and tie for this, kind of like it's my own Game Awards. And then I started like, I pulled the tie. I haven't worn a tie in years. I pulled the tie out of the closet, and it was so knotted up that I was like, just throw it on. And I was like, this is honestly a shitty, slobby little vibe. I'm here for this.
I liked it.
Yeah, so it
was a good vibe.
Thank you.
I liked it.
And then I decided to look pretty for the actual show with my bad bitch necklace.
Yeah, got a bad bitch over here. Watch out.
You know what sucks is that I set up the order of the rundown for like what we were doing in like the order of like we were doing our best ofs, and I put myself last, and I don't know why I did because I can't follow that, Charles. I really can't.
You know what? We said that about
talking animals.
We said that about the talking animals earlier in the show. I think you're doubting yourself. I think that you've got a really good list, and we will have some good conversations.
Well, if I had a pot-bellied pig who could talk shit to me, that would be delightful. But I don't. Instead,
you've got one right here, baby. Wait, hold on. Do you know what I forgot?
What?
I said I was going to do something.
Oh, that's right.
Take it off.
Oh God.
I have to make sure. Hold on.
Oh boy.
Oh my God.
I planned with shorts. I did tell Nora right before this that I was actually going to take off my pants. So we do have
Silk Song.
A big ass Hollow Knight tattoo on my leg there.
Very good.
Oh, that's great.
When did you get that?
I got it a few years ago.
Very good.
Yeah. I am so caught up in the wires here, Nora, that
Maybe that's why the pants stay on during the show. Maybe.
I think so. I think it's,
You know what?
I think Mandy
Fuck you, Mandy. Fuck you. You know what I heard? You know what I heard from the other room while that video was playing? I heard, take it off! So don't give me that shit.
I support support burlesque wherever it happens.
It was so funny too.
Really good.
Because I was like, hey Nora, guess what? I say that I'm gonna take off my pants right after she did that. It was perfect. It
was great timing.
Thank you. But yeah, anyways, thank you, Chris. I would love to know your best and worst movies and TV.
Can we get the timer on him though? Just
Yeah.
a request.
Oh, you know it.
Thank you.
God
You
damn
know
it, Mandy, you're fired.
My internship.
No, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. She's a contractor. She's got a contract. You can't fire her like that. I'm not kidding.
All right.
My
timer
decisions are
started,
coming back
Chris.
to haunt me.
You gotta fucking go,
Well,
man.
all of that taking off your pants stuff counted towards your time. I just want you to know.
Okay. Well,
so these are my interesting movies and TV of 2025. I didn't do a best and worst. I did things a little bit differently. But before we get to the actual lists, we're gonna play a quick little game.
Ooh.
And now that is not the game.
When you played that earlier, like before the show started,
We got excited for
Nora and I
treats.
got super excited because we had some tasty little treats.
We thought we got treats today. We didn't
No
get
treats
any.
today, except the treat of all of us being together. The first thing we're starting off with is a question for you all. How many of the top 10 films of 2025 did I see? We're gonna take polls.
I'm gonna
Anyone
say 10.
thoughts? Mandy.
Okay, what are we? Okay, when we're saying the top 10, what from where?
Top 10 from U.S. domestic gross.
Oh, so the top 10, not highest rated. The top 10 movies.
The most popular at the theater.
Oh, I'm gonna say 0.
7.
Mandy.
You really like movies, so I want to say 10, but 2.
Yeah. Yeah.
Which one did you see?
And for the bonus round, which one was it?
Do we have a list?
Sinners.
Sinners was not in the top 10, I don't think. But we'll for the sake of time and staying within my allotted time before I get played off the stage, it was Wicked for Good.
Okay.
Oh yeah,
I knew you saw that.
Yeah, everything else, haven't seen it. Superman, nope. Running Man, nope. A lot of these things I haven't seen. So this is based
There's a lot of
entirely
men in movies. Why aren't there any running women?
Yeah.
You know?
Right.
It really should be a running woman.
Yeah.
So we're gonna start with the good. And the good movies that I saw, they were decent. They weren't great. They weren't spectacular. They weren't terrible. But I would just say good. A couple of shout outs. Obviously, Wicked. I'm a Wicked fan, so seeing Wicked was great. I don't think that Wicked for Good was as good as Wicked Part 1.
Right.
But I think that is more inherently with Wicked for Good. The second part of the story
sucks.
being shitty. Like, it just sucks anyway.
I agree. It's endemic to the story. It is what it is, but it was still enjoyable. It was still fun to see. And I know that the second half is pretty dark, but like the when we saw it projected, it was physically dark. Like there were scenes that I had a hard time seeing. So I'm excited to watch it at home where I have a calibrated home theater set up to see if it's any easier to actually, see with my eyes.
Mm-hmm.
Some other shout outs. Death of a Unicorn was one that flew kind of under the radar. I saw this primarily because of Jenna Ortega, but it's Jenna Ortega playing an angsty teen, which is
What?
kind of, I know,
What?
it's a shock. It's
Holy shit. When? It's like Aubrey Plaza playing an angry teen.
Exactly.
What?
But Paul Rudd is her dad. They accidentally hit a unicorn with their car and chaos ensues. It's got a fun cast, like Taya Leone's in it.
And
Is it?
it's based on a children's book.
It is, but it is most decidedly not a children's film.
Is it?
Right.
Is it? Okay. I have been hesitant to watch this movie because you know me in horror. I struggle with horror a lot of times.
Mm-hmm.
Is this lean into like the horror aspect of things, like especially like body horror, gore?
I would say it's horror light.
Like a Krampus.
Yeah, I think Krampus is a fair comparison.
With Adam Scott.
Yeah.
Yeah, with Adam Scott.
Adam Scott's in that movie.
He's probably in this too. I think he plays the unicorn.
Adam Scott could be my unicorn. Sexually.
Moving along.
Ballerina. I loved Ballerina.
Ballerina was a lot of fun. Like at this point, I also finished all 14 of the John Wick films this year, and then saw Ballerina. And I like all the John Wick movies. I think they're a lot of fun. They are really good, but they're also really repetitive. You know what you're getting. You kind of step in.
He's going to shoot a guy, and then he's going to get hit by a car, and then he's going to shoot another guy, and then he's going to fall down some stairs. And he's going to shoot another guy, and he's going to punch a guy, and then he's going to get hit by another car. But it's fucking awesome.
It is. It's great. Ballerina is more of the same, but also not, because there's a little bit more story to it. Like,
can we talk spoilers?
Yeah, why not?
Sure.
Are we cool with talking spoilers?
I'm not going to watch Ballerina.
Okay. Making John Wick like one of the kind of like antagonists of this story, kind of like the villain, was so cool.
That's smart.
They brought Keanu Reeves back to play John Wick after he died in
the last one, John Wick movie.
Yeah. And this is like a prequel.
Yeah, this takes place between 3 and 4.
But he's kind of like he's an assassin sent to kill the ballerina, and it's so good.
Good.
Yeah, it's a lot of fun, and I really like. I'm an Ana de Armas stan. I think she is really, really good when she works with material that is kind of designed for her.
Mm-hmm.
Like I loved her in Knives Out. I loved her in Ballerina. This movie
Lance
delivered the
Reddick's
goods.
last movie, I think, which is really sad. It was like kind of heartbreaking to see.
Yeah,
after his death.
it was Lance Reddick's final film. It was released after his death. He didn't have a very big part in it because obviously it's not the John Wick story, it's the Ballerina story. But it's worth going out of your way to see, even if you're not like huge into like the crazy John Wick style action. There's enough story there to also make it entertaining if you're not there just to see like her kill people.
Cool. Hell yeah.
Next list is my better list. There's a few things in here. I had a really hard time paring down the list of stuff that I saw, but hopefully this is as concise as necessary. Among this list, first on the list was Companion, starring Sophie Thatcher. This is a great movie where she plays essentially like what I assume will have to be coming in the real world very soon, an AI chatbot that you can basically live with and sleep with and love and all of that, but like she's essentially being held prisoner, and it's about her like essentially escaping that. So it works on a sci-fi level, it works on a little bit of a horror level. There is a fair amount of gore, but not in a scary way.
Is this kind of like Ex Machina style thriller?
There's some Ex Machina vibes to it, but not quite as stylized. It's like
no Oscar Isaac dancing scenes.
No Oscar Isaac dancing in this one. It's more like Ex Machina meets Stepford Wives.
Okay.
A little bit. So yeah, that's really, really good. I love Sophie Thatcher. She's also in Yellow Jackets, which is elsewhere on our list.
Oh, that's okay. Yeah. She plays Natalie.
She plays Natalie. Yeah. But yeah, that's a great flick. Mickey 17 with Robert Pattinson.
Such a good movie.
From Park Chan-wook, who's an amazing filmmaker. Or no, this one Bong Joon-ho. I always get them confused.
It's the one who did the
Parasite or
not Parasite, the other one,
Handmaiden. So the Park Chan-wook. Either way, it's about I guess there's a lot of movies about clones, but this is about a clone who's essentially trying to escape this life of servitude that he is forced to endure. And say what you will about Robert Pattinson, I think he kills it in this movie.
Who says anything bad about Robert Pattinson?
Robert Pattinson is
Is it because of Twilight?
Yes, there's a lot of people who've only seen Twilight or only seen the Twilight memes, more specifically.
He hates Twilight too.
I know.
Who just like completely erase like anything he has to do with, which is
we should just spend like
him.
an hour watching like some of his interviews for the final Twilight movie, because he is so checked out and he's like, this shit is so stupid and beneath me.
Really?
Like him and Kristen Stewart, it's so funny.
They both really hated it.
Oh
by
my
the end.
God.
They knew they were trapped. But I also loved his recent interview with Jennifer Lawrence when they were like talking shit and like he was like, oh yeah, no, I'm Gen Z. And it's like, yeah, you're an elder millennial. He's like, no, I'm Gen Z. Robert Pattinson is Gen Z.
He is not
He
Gen
says he's
Z.
Gen Z. He, in his heart, he is Gen Z.
Hey, I'm not going to argue with Batman. If he says he's Gen Z, he's Gen Z.
He wants to be Gen Z. He's
Bruce Wayne.
he's just such a funny, weird guy, and like all of his interviews are so bizarre.
I'm Bruce Wayne. I'm in my mid-20s.
Also on the better list, Chain Reactions, which is a documentary that just came out recently. This is a story about how, like, the Texas Chainsaw Massacre, which is one of the most, if not the most influential horror film of all time, affected 5 or 6 very specific artists. And those artists are Stephen King, Patton Oswalt, Takashi Miike, who made Audition and E.T. the Killer and lots of other films, Karen Kusama, who's a female horror director. She did Jennifer's Body and a lot of other stuff. And God, I can't think of the other ones. But anyway, it's about how this film impacted those specific people. It's a documentary,
like
but
Oswalt is a little kind of separate from those
the other
people.
You would think so, but
his wife was a true crime writer.
His wife was a true crime writer.
Yeah.
He's a huge
Comic
horror
book,
fan.
yeah.
And horror influences a lot of what he does and a lot of what he talks about.
I didn't know that.
And he's actually the one that they lead off with in the film, and he sets the stage for it. And you're just like, yes, he deserves to be here because he can speak eloquently on the Texas Chainsaw Massacre better than just about anybody. So yeah, it's an extremely well done. Oh yeah, the other person featured is Alexandra Heller Nicholas, who is a British writer who writes about horror history and tells some very personal stories about how this film affected her. So if you're into documentaries, if you're into horror, check out Chain Reactions. It's really, really good. And then another one I've talked about before, we've talked about my personal bias, but it has to be on the list, is the 2025 reimagining of The Toxic Avenger starring Peter Dinklage. We devoted almost an entire episode to it, so I'm not going to get into it here, but it is a lot of fun. It is a great way to spend 2 hours.
You can get into it for 4 minutes.
Fuck you. Moving along, my best sheet, and I apparently forgot to include posters on this one. This was really, really easy to put together because my favorite movies of the year easily, and these are all kind of a tie: Sinners, One Battle After Another, and Weapons, 2 of which are horror movies. One Battle After Another is this weird kind of hybrid action comedy with Leonardo DiCaprio playing very Leonardo DiCaprio, but it's a really, really great story about a man trying to like rescue his daughter while she's also coming of age and fighting against him the whole way. And it's also about racism, and it's also about class. It's a lot, but it's Paul Thomas Anderson, and I'm a PTA stan through and through.
He knows what he's doing.
He absolutely knows what he's doing. Weapons, which I only saw very recently, was fantastic.
That was directed by what's his face? Comedy guy.
Weapons?
Yeah, Weapons was
Whitest Kids You Know, Kids in the Hall.
Yes.
Whitest Kids You Know.
Why can't I think of his name right now? Fuck.
What? Whitest Kids You Know, really?
Yeah.
But yeah, it's a spooky horror story, but it's also kind of a comedy. The guy, it's Zach Kreger, who also made Barbarian, if you've seen that.
I loved Barbarian.
Barbarian is awesome. Weapons ups the ante. There's an incredible performance by Amy Madigan. I think straight up Oscar worthy for how creepy she is. I didn't include a photo of her in the slide, but if you can imagine like a female Pennywise, but in strictly human form, that's essentially the character she plays, and it's just probably a career best performance from her. And Sinners, if I had a gun to my head and had to pick one movie that was my absolute favorite, it's probably Sinners. This was just masterfully written and directed by Ryan Coogler, who also made the Black Panther films and the Creed films. So, he loves Michael B. Jordan, obviously. But everybody that's in that movie does great. Haley Steinfeld is fantastic as a crazy vampire succubus.
I was just going to say, it's hard not to love Michael B. Jordan.
Michael B. Jordan is a fantastic actor, and he plays dual roles in this.
Oh yeah, he plays
twin
twins,
brothers.
Right?
Yeah,
I haven't seen any.
It's hard.
I'm so sad. I haven't seen any of these films, and they're all on my list to watch. I just haven't not had time because I've been playing Persona 3.
That's okay.
Yeah, but like, of these 3, I know the 2 horror films. Sell me on them so that like I will feel comfortable enough to watch these being not
of
horror
the
person.
of the two, Sinners is the one that's the most outwardly scary. They are both fairly gory, so if gore is uncomfortable for you, I'd be careful with it. Weapons kind of becomes a comedy after a little while, so if you can kind of make it through like the horrific stuff, there's kind of like a reward at the end, because it basically, like, the end sequence of the film turns into like essentially a Benny Hill segment.
Oh hell yeah, I love that. But like, when Weapons isn't like comedy. I've seen like so many weird like comedic clips from Weapons.
It's a horror comedy for sure. So that there are scenes that lean into the horror, there are scenes that lean hard into the comedy. So you get this kind of mishmash of them.
Like
and like Zach Kreger is someone who does that incredibly well.
Yeah.
I was wondering, is there a specific are there specific horror tropes that you don't like?
I don't like jump scares.
Yeah, I don't know.
And then like specifically like body horror gore usually is harder for me. But like I've been better about it in most recent years. Here's the thing. Like when I watch movies or TV, especially in like the theaters, so I usually avoid horror in the theaters. I love watching it, especially since like it's such a unique art form.
I like watching it with another person to like discuss the themes in it, to analyze it, to get the most out of a horror movie.
Right. But I have this like reaction when I watch horror where like I start feeling the things that I think the characters are feeling. Like my anxiety levels go through the roof. Like it gets so visceral sometimes where I'm like, somebody gets stabbed and I can kind of like feel it. So I need the ability to pause, and you can't do that in a movie theater. Yeah. I wish they would just give me the remote in the movie theater. But they don't do that.
I prefer to watch horror movies at home too, because I like to be able to control the narrative a little bit and like, pause and give yourself space from it. I agree.
Yeah. Nothing wrong with that. However you want to watch it is great. Also, Charles, I'm deducting that from your time.
Guess what? We're already at 16 minutes, so you can deduct whatever you want.
You basically had like 3 minutes there, so I'm still.
You know what?
I'm
adding to the conversation.
Debatable. Anyway,
I'm not just filling the time. I am, and I'm doing it on purpose. But it's good conversation.
Mandy, cut his mic.
Ooh, where's the button?
I'm just kidding. So yeah, Sinners is my number one. Not a lot of jump scares in either one. Charles, if you liked Barbarian, which it sounds like you did, Weapons is right in your wheelhouse. Because
have you seen Barbarian?
Oh, Barbarian's a lot of fun. Anyway, so I have one more part of my movie list here, which is The Rest. And there's not a ton in this category, but I just wanted to point out some ones that tried but didn't quite hit the mark. Jurassic World Rebirth. It's better than the last one, but that's not saying very much. The story makes absolutely no sense. I'm glad that someone wrote a fan fiction for Scarlett Johansson to play with dinosaurs. I'm down for that, but you can tell it feels like the story like just had one pass and they said, yeah, good enough, there's dinosaurs. The Gorge was another one that was really interesting. This has Miles Teller and Anya Taylor-Joy, and they're playing essentially hired assassins who are on either side of this huge gorge, and their job is to guard it and make sure that nothing comes out of it. And what the implication is that there are these alien creatures that have been kept there and kept secret by the US and Canadian governments for
years.
It's basically aliens, but what's weird is it's also a love story.
When I saw the trailer, what it made me feel like is it's like two warring countries, right? This is like the no fight zone or like anything, and they're
DMZ,
the DMZ, right?
Yeah, that would have probably been a better movie. But in this case, the U.S. and Canadian governments have essentially signed a pact to try to keep these creatures at bay, and they hire one person from one side and one person from the other to essentially sit in this gorge area and guard it, but they're not allowed to communicate with each other. And since we're in spoiler territory, what happens is they're supposed to serve this job for a year and then go home, but they don't go home because they find out what is going on there, and they're killed at the end of their term. So it's these two people who, despite not being able to actually communicate with each other, find a way to communicate with each other, fall in love, and then have to escape the gorge.
I'll escape your gorge.
Yeah, you will. The performances aren't bad. Again, Anya Taylor-Joy, stan. I'll watch anything she's in. I think she's a great actress. I don't think this was a great use of her. I don't think it was a great use of Miles Teller either. Another script that probably needed some more polish.
It's weird because like Apple has been doing like some bangers lately. Like they've been doing some real good stuff, and then to see that's kind of disappointing.
Yeah,
especially if it's aliens. Blech.
I mean, it's a decent way to spend an hour and a half. It's not bad. It's just, it could have been a lot more, and I'm sad that it wasn't. So my last movie list is some first timers. So these are older films that I saw during 2025 for the first time. There's a lot on this list that I could include. I chose to only include, 3 and 3.5. The Doom Generation from 1995 is a Greg Araki film where if you've seen any Greg Araki film, it's essentially like weirdos hooking up with other weirdos, having really strange sex, and then like killing people is kind of the whole thing, but it's a comedy.
Okay.
So this was the film that got Rose McGowan her start.
Whoa.
And it's probably like a top tier performance from her. It is worth watching just for that, because she absolutely makes this movie. Nothing makes sense. They like kill somebody by cutting his head off, but the head's still alive, yet it's all treated as if it's real. It's really bizarre, but really, really fun if you like watching like just wacky gonzo type movies. Fresh, which is from 2022. This was a Hulu exclusive, stars Daisy Edgar Jones and
looks like Sebastian Stan.
Yeah, Sebastian Stan, that's right. I couldn't think of his name, even though it's on the poster that I'm staring at. This is a really great film that I can't say much about because the twist of it gets kind of ruined. If you watch the trailer, you might get an idea of where it's headed. But I think you should go in cold and just watch it. It's really, really good. There is a fair amount of gore, no jump scares. But it's a really, really fun story and worth watching. It's on Hulu. These other ones are completely out of left field, and they're not easily available on any streaming service. Doom Generation is on Criterion and probably a couple others. These movies you're not going to find in any streaming service. These are the Japanese girl delinquent films from the 1970s. In 1970s Japan, one of the kind of like fads at the time, as like the first Godzilla period was cooling off, was to make all of these movies about these high school girls that are essentially like running local gangs, and they're selling drugs and like prostitutes and basically just like causing mayhem. So like if you had like gangs as we know them in the US, but they're kind of organized and like people have, developed turfs and everything, but they're all Japanese. They're just completely bizarre, but the fight sequences are fun. The movies all star this woman named Reiko Ike, and she became kind of an icon of 70s Asian cinema. The poster that you see on here is from a film called Sex and Fury, which is one of the craziest films I've ever seen. It's like Japanese Yakuza killer lady, but also weird.
Send me the link now.
Yes.
You sold me just with that.
I know.
Sick.
And that's only
I want
half
that
of it.
Poster.
Yes.
We need that poster right there.
I've actually looked into buying that poster. So if you can find these movies somewhere, I won't tell you where. Text me and, I'll tell you where to find them. They're worth going out of your way to see. They're not going to be everybody's taste, especially if you don't like listening to Japanese audio and reading subtitles. But if that is your bag, do it.
That's so sick.
That's
I'm
awesome.
so into the Rose McGowan one. I'm actually very interested in because
Doom Generation is right up your alley, Charles, because it's weird and wacky and gay as fuck.
Right, because like me personally, Rose McGowan, Charmed. I watched a ton of Charmed.
Totally.
So that's how I know Rose McGowan. But this is like,
there it is. It's right there. Doom Generation.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Incredible.
And she would not have been in Charmed if it weren't for Doom Generation. This made her career. This is what got her cast in Scream, which is what got her everything else that came
Nice.
after. So we move on to TV. This is not nearly as intricate as the movie listings, but a couple of shows I wanted to shout out. We've talked about some of them on the show before.
I see it. I see you took my recommendation.
We'll get there. We'll get there.
Okay, but can we ask for no spoilers for Pluribus, please?
Yeah, no spoilers.
Yes,
on
no
Pluribus.
spoilers for Pluribus.
I'm gonna watch that.
I can't guarantee it for the other two, but we'll
That's
just.
fine.
Alien Earth. I'm a huge fan of the Alien franchise. I think this delivered in spades. A lot of the fandom would disagree with me, but with all due respect, they're wrong. Awesome performance by Sydney Chandler, who's the lead actress and Kyle Chandler's daughter. So there's that. But great performances all around. Timothy Oliphant is a great.
I love his
cyborg dude.
Eyebrows.
Yes.
It looks so weird. I love making a very hot man look just weird.
Yeah,
it's great.
Yep.
And then turning him into an android too, which is great.
Oh, wait.
Awesome.
I'll ask you this off camera
Yeah.
because I have a question regarding alien androids and what they usually do with those androids in the movies.
Got it. Okay.
Yeah.
Second is Yellow Jackets. I have spent no limit of time like postulating my love for this series. There are 3 seasons out now. The 3rd season aired this year. And I really feel like it got the show back on track from a kind of murky sophomore season. The 4th season of the show is coming probably 2027 would be my guess. And that will be the last of the show. So maybe when the whole show is over, we can kind of do...
I thought it was 5 seasons.
It was originally planned for 5 seasons, but I think that because of the leadership changes at Paramount, they kind of said, "Hey, we're only going to give you 1 more."
Yeah.
I have no confirmation on that, but that's my impression.
Honestly.
But I feel like the story needs to be finished. There's enough people who know that the story needs to be finished.
Yeah. Right. There's so many stories that need to be finished. Most of the time, they never get finished. It's surprising that they got the extra season. I just want to say I dropped off from it completely. I think I don't really have much interest in finishing season 3, unless you say I should finish it. And that it like.
I think by the end of season 3 gives you enough questions to go, man, I really want to see how this ends.
Okay.
At least that's what it did for me. That's all I can speak to. And then finally, we get to the most recent show I've seen, and probably maybe my favorite show of the year. Yeah. Which, after everything I said about Yellow Jackets, do with that as you will. Pluribus, starring Ray Seahorn, from Vince Gilligan, who created Breaking Bad and Better Call Saul. Number 1, incredible performance by Ray Seahorn. All of the promise that she showed with what she was given in Better Call Saul is delivered in spades. I love the world that they're building. I love the story that they're telling. I love that it's, even though it's sci-fi and it's dystopian, it found a new way to kind of deal with those issues.
In the most like Vince Gilligan, down to earth kind of way.
Oh my God, I know. Okay. Go for it.
Do you need to watch Better Call Saul to understand Pluribus?
No, they're not. To my knowledge, they're not related in any way.
Yeah, there are some like no, they're not even in the same universe. Well, they in the same universe probably, same style, but basically he was like, you know what? I'm not going to rest on my laurels.
Yeah.
I'm not going to make a new Breaking Bad show. Right, I'm going to do something completely different that has nothing to do, just to prove to everyone that I am the fucking GOAT and I know how to make a great story. And he proves it again, that it's not just resting on the Breaking Bad universe to make a
Pluribus
story.
is on my list. I've heard really good things about it. I'm gonna watch it.
And it's best to like. Sometimes I will say like, oh, you bone up on this before you watch it. Pluribus is best, in my opinion, if you go in completely cold. Yeah. Don't even read the log line, even though the log line doesn't tell you anything. Right. Just start it.
Yeah. Do you know the whole shtick of the show yet?
I know it's dystopian.
Perfect. You're going in cold.
Watch the opening episode as soon as possible because you're going to start getting spoiled on it like very, very soon once people actually start watching it. But this is like one of those shows that's going to be the next Breaking Bad. I mean, honestly, I think it's going to be like a show for the ages.
Mm-hmm.
I think so too. And this is a story that had been germinating in Vince Gilligan's head for over 10 years.
Ooh.
So it took a long time to kind of bring it to the fore, but that just speaks to the level of care that's gone into it.
Yeah.
And all of the actors in it are great. Yeah, it speaks to everything we're dealing with right now, and that's really all I can say. You should go watch it.
Right. Yeah, and it's so funny too. Well, okay.
Is it all out?
All
Yes.
I want to do is
Okay.
talk with people about Pluribus,
We
and
will
I have
talk about
nobody
it.
to talk about, and because I don't want to spoil anybody.
We will talk about it.
We need to start a Pluribus podcast. Pluribodcast. No.
Pluribi.
Podibus.
Platypus?
Bury the platypus. Sorry. Chris, that was 30 minutes.
Oh.
Yeah, but you got to take like 15 out for your bullshit. So, you know, I think I was within my time.
Maybe 10.
Maybe 10. Even then.
In my defense, I had both movies and TV to cover.
You did.
Which is 2 categories. So I should have had 30 minutes, and therefore I'm within my time.
Right.
Okay.
However, I also did the best, worst, and most mediocre in my allotted time.
No one held a gun to your head.
This is true. I like how I'm like making this like, how dare you, when I set those limits myself.
You did.
The bit, folks, is that I'm angry, even though I'm not, because I told everybody that I was going to be angry on the show.
Yeah, to be fair, when Charles talked about doing the video game video specifically, he did start by saying, I want it to be 40 minutes, and I cut him off and said, no, that's not
too
going
long.
to fly.
There's so much I want to talk about.
I was like, nobody is going to sit through a 40-minute presentation, Charles.
Like Nora's gonna get up and go home.
Yeah, we're going to cut back to your camera and Nora just be gone.
You were yawning here for a bit. I was like, Nora's done.
Going.
We still have 3 hours, man, of the stream. Come on. You got it. We got to keep
Come
going.
on, guys.
Dear God.
So those were our best, worst, mediocre.
Chris, that was an amazing.
And
You
some.
said
That was
this-
awesome.
What are you talking about? You need to stop like putting yourself down, man. That was a great conversation. I loved it. I think it's a great way to end not only this episode, but
Our
this
show.
year.
And our show.
Our show, it's just over.
It's over.
It's
Goodbye.
over. Bye.
Goodbye forever. Final episode ever.
I'll see you guys next year.
So guys, let's talk about that, right? We will be back next week.
Yep.
Or next year, as it were. Like get
Next
the
year.
joke out of the way.
That was perfect timing.
We did really good.
Yeah, that was good. That wasn't even rehearsed, guys.
We're just like this.
We'll be back next year, and you know we have plans for some big things that we want to do, some fun stuff we want to do. So we hope you'll join us for it. You can find this show every week here. Loudspeaker.tv is the easiest, but subscribe to our YouTube channel, subscribe to our Twitch. Charles, how else can people find us?
You can find us everywhere.
Instagram,
Facebook, loudspeaker.org, loudspeaker.
TikTok,
.live.tv.
.tv.
Loudspeaker.tv. You can find us on basically every social media channel except for TikTok, but that's gonna change.
Yeah.
We're gonna create a new one. But folks,
love you.
we love you. Please follow
Tune in
us
next week.
Check us out. You know, support Loudspeaker. Support us. We love doing this show, and we hope that you enjoy this. Y'all.
Happy New Year.
Happy fucking New Year.
Happy
y'all.
New Year, and thanks to Mandy for joining us tonight.
We love you, Mandy.
You're always welcome. It's always a delight having you here. You better be here next week. If you're not, I am
She'll be here in 2 weeks.
going to feed you food that you cannot eat.
If you're not here next week,
You're gonna
we'll
be
kill
like,
Nora.
You're gonna be like, yum, 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 and then just out.
Yeah, Mandy's not here next week. We'll just kill me.
EpiPens for all.
Oh, that's right. Starting next week, we have to set our goals because by the end of the year, if we don't hit our goals,
gonna
we
kill
are
me.
going to sacrifice you on the altar of ball.
Nora is gonna be killed.
And on that note, Happy New Year, everyone. Get home safe, be loved, be merry.
Don't be on the roads. Just
Don't be on the roads. We
Be
love
smart.
you. Thank you so much for being with us. See you next year.
This is Loudspeaker.